It's a pleasure to be here with you. So this is not, this is somehow, as we say in another association, if you don't know, ask, and if you know, share. So here it's just more sharing than learning from each other's experience. So we share, and if you have any remarks or something that can be another value to the workshop, we can do it. So it's, I started with this song of Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. So I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? And I hear them saying, I love you. So it's, this is just an example of what we can download from YouTube. Then we have, we move to the second step, which is something that you are going to receive in the handouts. It's yeah, it's this quotation. Sorry. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So with the new approaches and methods strictly for learners-centered aims, we should give our students and ourselves, not only to students of course, but also to ourselves as teachers, some air. And whenever I say air, we are talking about autonomy, independence, and responsibility. So we make students responsible for their own learning. So we are not just responsible for their learning, they must be responsible for their own learning. So using YouTube may be one way to that route. So why YouTube? Why do you think YouTube, we can use YouTube in the classroom? Just very brainstorming.
We can use YouTube in our classrooms because there are so many materials available on YouTube. Anything that we might be interested in. Good.
So availability, variety.
We can also use YouTube because it helps us facilitate things for visual as well as listener students.
Exactly, facilitating things.
And because the students know YouTube.
And because it's something that we all know. Yeah.
To save time and energy.
To save time and energy.
Easy access.
Easy access. Easy access. So I noted some notes that I'm going to give you in the handouts. The problem now is that how we can use YouTube in the classroom. I insisted that I'm going to share with you some short videos that I downloaded from YouTube, and I'm going to start with the first one. Sorry. Okay. Here, these are back videos that we can use with the final year in high school, baccalaureate students. So we know that we have different units, and for every unit, we have a team. Let's see this one. Just have a look, it's very short. And tell me your opinion. Can we use it in our class or not? What do you think? What's your opinion? It's useful? Short? Short.
Meaningful.
Meaningful. So here, education opens doors. It's not just for students. It's even for us teachers. I am one of those old audiolingual methods teachers. So when we talk about this digital era, I always feel like a stranger. Because new teachers, they are much more better than me concerning using this this new technology. I'm going to share with you two movies. The first one, we are going to see it without what we call silent viewing. Silent viewing. It's a very good technique that we can use with the, and I think it's there are more things that we can see, and sometimes when I use it with my students, some of my students are not happy with it. We'll have a look. Okay. Here. Back. Okay. What is it? Yes, this one. This one it's longer. It's about 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. So no sound, just the movie, and then we will discuss how we can deal with this short movie. No, it's silent view. It's silent view. I'm going to see it without sound. Everything is available on YouTube anyway. So, but it's just a problem of selection. I selected these movies so that we can discuss them later on if you want at the end, before ending the workshop. So let's move a little bit faster. Okay. Before that, here. Okay. So this is the end. It's not my computer. No, it's not my computer. It's mine? No, it's not my computer. My computer doesn't make noise. So, what do you think of the video? It's less than 5 minutes anyway. Do you think we can use it in the classroom?
Sure.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
No,
That's,
sure, we can use
Yes,
You can use it.
yes, you can use it.
okay, so yeah, because that's one of the problems that I have with my students.
Yes.
Why?
So maybe in a conservative
In conservative,
area.
very conservative school.
Like another. You cannot display videos where girls, for example, wearing
Skirts.
mini skirts. It's a little
Okay, good.
it's annoying for teachers.
Yeah. Okay. That's one of the problems.
Yeah.
But in general, I mean, people, I use it. I use it because of the seriousness of the problem. What is the problem that you are having? The girl is pregnant, and I always tell my students we are not safe. This can happen to my daughter, to your sister, to just a very simple mistake, and we are trapped. So we should be very careful. But anyway, so this is silent viewing. It's a technique that we use when we deal with short videos like this. We're going to see another technique, which is viewing, not listening to the sound, but not viewing the image. Okay, yeah, but you can't see it. So it's not my computer. So it's my computer. So it's my computer. I know. My computer is very kind. It doesn't make noise. So we said if we want to talk to present this, imagine that we are in Casablanca we have conservative families and very open families. So we can I always dare present this movie in the classroom. I always do, especially with second year. Thank you. With second year baccalaureate. Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have any sign with?
Okay. Yeah. So how can you proceed if you are presenting this movie? What can you do first? Brainstorming about the topic in general. And then when you brainstorm, of course, you present new vocabulary. New vocabulary. Pre-teaching vocabulary.
That student may encounter in this video.
Yeah. Then what? Then we have reviewing questions. It's necessary. Don't allow your students to view something without a purpose. So purposeful viewing. So it can be anything, any question, but make your students watch things with a purpose, for a purpose. They should know why they are viewing that movie. Can you give me an example for that movie? What kind of questions can we ask? Yeah.
Sorry, just a little bit. I mean, when my friend talked about the appropriateness of material, this is seriously, you have to take it very seriously because in some conservative areas in Morocco, I mean, you have to choose the right materials. Otherwise, you are going like to infringe people's morals or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's go back now to how I can use this video. This video can be used as a lesson opening. It can be used as a task for writing, or for scenario writing, or for
Speaking activity, whatever.
Even
Yeah.
a closure, I mean, a lesson closure, talking about single mothers, talking about, for example,
Yep.
big getting children out of the block. I mean, it can work anywhere.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. I still remember with access students, I did it with access students when we talked about Aishish. We talked about single mothers and we presented this. So, but remember, there was a social, movement, controversy just a few years ago. Are we for or against abortion? And the conservatives say we are against, of course, and the modernists or the liberals say there should be cases where it should be allowed. Anyway, so that's just an example. We have many other examples. Let's, for example, see this. We are going to do it like this. So here we are going to listen. Okay. Just to go back a little bit, for me, for the previewing, I always like WH questions. Where, what, who, why, how, etc. Very simple things. Even for common core students, you can say, how many people do you think there are in this movie? Where are they? For example, for this movie, they can just listen. There is no image. How many people? Where are they? Why are they there? That's very simple. So, oh, sorry. Technical problem, it's not the same one. Okay. Will you please pop that C? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, somewhere here. Okay. Can you hear something?
Hi, Carmen. Good news. We're gonna let you go home. We're glad to see you to check your blood triglyceride levels, okay?
Female, 45 to 50, head injury, bleeding, unconscious, and cardiac arrest.
Okay, room 19 ready?
Yes, sir.
Where's Dr. Marley?
Right there.
Doctor?
I'll be right with you. Yes.
We spoke about running those tests on the Velasquez patient.
Yes, her blood sugar was high, so I changed your order.
I'm on the other end of the cell phone. Is it so hard to reach me regarding my operations?
I was on the call.
I asked you to keep me updated.
I'll be
You
done.
do this stuff tomorrow and you second guess me.
I'm not second guessing you. I was here, I made a choice, it was the right choice. You're not the only one here qualified to practice medicine, no.
Any more info on the woman Rachel?
They're working on her, still unresponsive, no heartbeat.
Any info on what caused the head trauma?
No, doctor.
How far away are they?
They're about to land.
I've got it.
She's mine, I'm already on it. Sarah, it's my sister.
Oh my God.
We're gonna need an MRI. You're in the way.
I cannot treat this patient, she's meant to begin, you have to step aside. I'll go to the CDC and Kevin Sepper right away. Who can I be shorted and fluid? Why am I waiting for these things? Page neurology. Let's get X-ray in here and page CT. Come on, let's move, let's move.
Tom, what happened?
I don't know. She's been complaining about being dizzy all the time. She's freaking headaches.
We spoke yesterday, she didn't mention it. Why didn't you call me right away?
I don't know. I can't, all right? The dial 911. Is that a mistake? How bad is it?
Hard to say. They're gonna have to do an MRI right away.
It's time to cross some blood work started. Come on, girls, blood work started. Come on, let's go.
Marley's good. He's a pain in the ass, but he's good. He's gonna stabilize her and then we'll see. Domestic violence desk, please. Yes, thank you.
That's it. So, the place. Hospital. How do you know that it's a hospital? It's very easy. We have the name doctors.
Patients.
Patients.
Easy.
Ambulance. Ambulance. From the beginning of ambulance.
Easy and headache.
Headache. Easy and headache. So, yeah, that's it. Keywords. The hospital. This is the hospital. The people in the hospital.
Nurses.
Doctors.
Nurses.
Patients.
Family of the patient.
Family of the patient.
Yeah, patient sister.
Sister. Sister. It's my sister. Who said that? Okay, so this one is much more better than the previous movie. It's about violence against women. So we can use this short movie to treat this topic of violence against women. And you know that this is a very common, recurrent topic in our society. Now we can watch, just to tell you, there are two different ways. So either you view silently, you watch the movie silently, or you listen to the dialogues, to the scripts that we have in the movie without watching it. And every time, the students can guess what is the situation, what these people are talking about. One more thing is that it's very helpful concerning critical thinking. So the girl who left the doctor during the first movie, where did she go? What's going to happen later? Okay, and why did she come to see that particular doctor? Why didn't she go to another doctor? Etc. So there are things that we can extract from our students, and maybe the students will bring answers that we don't even expect. So I think I will give you for the printed documents. Here we have 19 lesson video plans, if you want to say. They are not mine, they are taken from a book called Teaching with Video. It's an old book, but when we talk about video, we talk about, it's the same thing. For me, it's the same thing. I relied on, when we decided about the theme of the forum, I had some books and forum magazines to prepare this, but I also downloaded a lot of short movies from YouTube that we can share together if you want. So if you have USB-K, we can share them with you.